On fucking Mars. If the sky's your limit, then you'll never go far.
What's up, guys? Poison here, and I'm back from another episode of Quick Play for Gears of War. Real quick topic, sort of thought about this, but then saw a video this morning from Digital Foundry that made me want to just speak on this topic even more. Now, this is going to be about the Nintendo Switch, and before I get the comments saying, Poison, we get it, you hate the Switch. I don't really hate the Switch. It's kind of stupid ideas what they're doing, but, I honestly do like the Switch, and I'm actually going to be purchasing one. Let's talk about that real quick, too. So, last week, I was basically talking about how I want to get a PlayStation 4 Pro, but then, thinking about it, I'd rather get a Switch first, more so I have a console I could take with me when I'm out at work, so when I'm not at home, I have something to play, because honestly, playing games is really relaxing to me, and let's just be honest, Nintendo games are pretty fucking easy and relaxing, so getting a Switch would be nice to have, especially when I go to work, like, when I gotta deal with some bullshit. I'd rather have, like, a console I could take with me, or a laptop, but let's be honest, I can't afford a laptop right now that could run the games I want to play, so a Nintendo Switch is a good compromise. And I don't really hate the Switch, I hate the things they're doing, and we'll talk about that too right now. Really speak negatively about the Switch. I think the only time I've really spoken negatively about it was when it came to the Payday 2 video, which I'm still saying, Payday 2 on Switch, I don't think it's going to be a good idea. Of course, I'm going to play it because, I love Payday 2. I'll be getting a Switch. Why not at least try it out? To have an unbiased opinion on it. And, yeah, there will be videos out on it, I guess. I don't really know how to record gameplay for a Switch, but I don't know what the gameplay will be like, so. Plus, it'd be a cool thing to do because I want to revisit all my, I want to revisit a bunch of my weapon reviews, and I think it'd be kind of cool to, revisit it on PC and then revisit it on a Switch, because Switch is the newest version of Payday 2, so I don't know what it's going to come with, what DLC or what, so it's kind of cool to be like, hey, from a PC player's perspective, this is the best loadout you could have on Switch or whatever. I feel every loadout I use is a great loadout that helps, at least on very hard overkill, so bringing new tips to like Switch players, I think that'd be kind of fun, kind of cool. It gives me content to do, which I truly love making content, even if it's shit, but content creation is a fun thing to do. Yeah, let's talk about what I feel Nintendo is kind of doing that I don't really like, honestly, because I'm not a fan of doing this certain act. And it's not clickbait, but I feel the Nintendo Switch is kind of messing up on the fact that they're just re-releasing Wii U games. Now, on the other the spectrum, yes, they've said that they're going to be releasing NES and SNES games, I believe. And then there's also the GameCube games that they'll be releasing. So, it's kind of like a double-edged sword, I guess. Let's talk about what I like about Nintendo bringing back older games. GameCube emulation would be amazing. I would love to play Super Mario Sunshine on the go. That would be amazing. I'm not going to lie. I would fucking love that. I would play Super Mario Sunshine all the time, and I would actually go back and actually beat the game. So, GameCube emulation on the Switch would be amazing. NES, SNES, yeah, it's cool, but sorry, I'm not really an NES or SNES. I'm more of an SNES person, if anything, but like NES, not really a fan of the generation, I get its monumental impact, but personally, just Castlevania is the only game I could think from like that generation I like. What's over here? We got Retro Lancer, we got Lancer Ammo, we are full though. So like GameCube, oh my god, dude, I would love GameCube. Super Mario Sunshine, Mario Kart Double Dash, Super Mario Sluggers, dude, I would love to play these games anywhere. But then it comes down to Wii U. Now, I'm noticing that the Switch is getting a lot of Wii U games, so that's where it gets into, like, Nintendo, stop. Bayonetta, okay, Bayonetta 2 is the only good one, but I'm seeing, like, people are saying, oh, they should bring Bayonetta 1 to, Switch also, along with Bayonetta 2, and it's like, I don't really want that, If people say that the Switch, or if the Wii U was a failure, why would you want to bring, Wii U games to the Switch? Now, the Switch has a lot of potential, in my opinions. It could be a great system, but I feel Nintendo has to work on their own proprietary games. They shouldn't be porting games over to the Switch from the Wii U. Or Wii. Honestly, I'm saying, if we want to build upon the game like a Bayonetta 3, okay, that's fine, but I feel that they should leave Wii U games to the Wii U. Let's be completely honest. Most people who own a Switch also own a Wii U. And that's kind of a lot of ways that I actually want to get a conversation going with my cousin TSG Flex Rex and a few of his friends that own Switches also. So I'm going to try to organize this thing. I'm going to talk with him actually when I see him Saturday, which if you saw my video yesterday, I'm not here today and I'm not going to be here Saturday. So Saturday when I see him, I want to ask him, be like, hey, do you think you and a few other people could get together? You know, we could do a conversation because I want to talk about the Switch. And like I said, I'm not hating the Switch. I am hating on the fact Payday 2 because once again, I'll try it, I'll play it, I'll buy it. But what I would like to see that they do with the Switch version of Payday 2 is that they avoid what they do on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I would love it if they do it like PC, where, hey, you buy Payday 2, and then after that, you could buy DLC separately. You know, because honestly, I would avoid the Western pack. Or no, I would avoid the medieval, the Gauge medieval weapon pack, honestly. Another thing is, Payday 2 on Xbox One and PS4, there's easily at least like 3 versions of the game out right now. I really don't want that. I'd rather honestly just buy one game and then buy DLC separately. That'd make it way better, way easier. Or if they release like a whole Game of the Year edition. Look at Payday 2 on PC with the Game of the Year. It costs at least like, what, $60 and you get all the DLC? You know, there shouldn't be a need to pay like so much money for all the DLC if they're releasing it now on PC for such a cheap price, which they could recreate on Switch. Obviously, they'd have to lower the graphics. You'll get PC graphics on a Switch. Let's just be completely honest. But it doesn't come down to graphics. It's just like, hey, can you give me all this DLC for like a good enough price, or can I purchase DLC separately? Because once again, I want to own Payday 2 Crime Wave, then Payday 2 Big Heist, and Payday 2 whatever the fuck all their versions on console are called. I'd rather just own Payday 2 and then be like, hey, I have money for this DLC, let me buy this DLC right now. Give me a good discounted price. Like, honestly, I don't want to be messing with multiple versions of the same game, which leads me back to like the Wii U thing. Honestly, I don't like that they're just re-releasing Wii U games. Like, yeah, Super Smash Bros. Alright, it's a good game. Sorry, I'm not into like the Smash community, but it's a good game. Mario Kart 8, good game. But it's like, I don't like the fact that it's like, hey, this game you love so much here on this system, we're bringing it back here, and you have to pay full price again, even though you paid full price the first time. Because let's be honest, Wii games don't lose their value. Wii games stay at their price forever. It's like, I don't want to pay double for a game, you know. I wish there was a way where it's like, hey, we see you're a loyal fan of Nintendo, we see you have this game, you know, we'll give it to you at a discounted price. You know, if they had a way to like check barcodes or something, like, that'd be cool. That would definitely get me even more interested and make me want to Switch even more. But the only games coming out on Switch are really just, you know, basically the big ones right now are just games that were already released on Wii U. Yeah, there's like ARMS, there's Splatoon 2, that's another reason I want to Switch more than the PS4. But, like Mario Kart 8, I'll purchase it. I don't want to, but I will, because I enjoy that game and I would love to play it anywhere. You know, Super Smash Bros, you know, I already got it on 3DS, so if I ever want to play Smash, I can play it on there. Which I know the Smash, or the 3DS and the Wii U and the Switch versions are not going to be the same. But still, you basically get the point that, hey, I bought Smash Bros 3 times actually. I have it on my DS, I have it on my sister's DS, and I have it on Wii U. And then they're releasing it again on Switch. This one's supposed to come fall DLC. Like, that's the only reason I haven't bought in DLC is because, hey, it's coming to Switch. Why would I want to buy it? Well, the only actual thing I'd want to see emulated on a Switch would probably be, yeah, the only thing that'd be really cool to see emulated on the Switch would be 3DS games, in my opinion. Yes, I have a 3DS, and yes, it works fine, but the 3DS just doesn't fill 100% of the need I have for a mobile system. Maybe Play-Doh would have it, but I don't know. The Switch, it's fun to play mobile, but Switch isn't getting many games I'm enjoying. Like, the only real game I played off of a 3DS recently is Course Party. That's the only real game I've been playing for the 3DS. And I hope I didn't say Switch a minute ago. Bring out more fun Switch games. Like, and yes, there is a bunch of fun Switch games. I'm just not into, like, turn-based JRPG games. Like, I don't know, cousin was telling me, he's like, oh, you want a good RPG game for 3DS? Check out Fire Emblem. Like, I don't like Fire Emblem. I don't like the gameplay style. I hate the turn-based, grid-based, you know, type of gameplay. I want something more like Pokemon-ish if I'm gonna do turn-based, like attack, I attack, but we're free to move around. I don't want to be stuck to a grid. But let's see. Hopefully there's a checkpoint here so we could quit the video because we're already getting late. It's already about 10 minutes. And it's already about 3 o'clock, so people are going to be getting home right now. Hopefully we're at a checkpoint. I'm saying, the Switch looks like a fun console. I will be getting one. I will be doing Payday 2 stuff on it. I will be checking it out. Switch stuff on the channel later, but just not a fan if them bringing Wii U games specifically. Like, if they bring other games, that'd be amazing, but Wii U specifically, no. Alright, so guys, until tomorrow, have an awesome day. Thank you for watching. Bye.